The F-Body is one of the most popular platforms in the history of automotive performance. And with that popularity comes a huge selection of suspension parts that makes picking the right ones for your car a real challenge. With the help of our friends at BMR Fabrication, we're going to take the guesswork out of selecting and installing F-Body suspension. Not only will we show you the difference between street strip, and race suspension setups, but you can follow along as we give you helpful tips for your own project install.
Welcome back to the Power TV Garage. My name's Bucko, and today we're going to help you get more performance and traction out of your F-Body Camaro or Firebird. Now today we're going to be taking a look at the front suspension of the F-Body Camaro, focusing on the K-member, the upper and lower control arms. Now BMR have been very generous with us today. They've given us a palette of goodies, everything from street application through to the top of the line 8-second sort of stuff, just so we can give you a decent demonstration. But the first thing we need to know is what type of F-Body you're trying to build.
The biggest challenge when selecting components is really being honest about your intended use. There's no quicker way to end up with a poorly handling car than to install racing suspension components on a street car. Race cars do not see street duty, and if they do, it's less than 10% of their total use.
So for the purpose of this video, let's assume a street car is exactly that, a car that's used primarily for the street, very rarely ventures out to the racetrack, and when it does, it usually wears the same tyres that it wears to the shop. Now a street strip F-Body is a more aggressive race car. It allows us to use more aggressive race parts inside it. When it does go to the track, maybe it pulls 10 to 12 seconds, and you change your tyres for it. Now if we're going to be changing these parts over, we're going to get more high performance racing out of this car. So let's take a look at the front suspension, the K-member and the control arms. So when you're getting into a suspension upgrade, this is where you've got to start, with the K-member. You want to get this one out. It's the old stock version, it's heavy as hell, it's ugly as well, and you want to replace it for this, BMR Fabrication's aftermarket version. It's a fantastic option. It's a direct replacement, which means no modifications when you're popping it into the car, no welding, anything like that. It's also much lighter, 24 pounds lighter to be exact. It's also got more room around the sides here for larger headers, and it's more adjustable with your camber and suspension. It's a great option for street or track use. So let's take a look at some of the control arm choices. According to BMR, they've got hundreds of racers that are using these polyurethane bushings inside the arms in race cars that are capable of 9, even 8 seconds. So that means that these are probably perfect for any application, be it street, strip, or even a full-on race car. The only time you'd want anything different is if you want more adjustability or perhaps no friction whatsoever in, like I say, a full-on race car. As far as installation is concerned, the K-member probably best left for a professional who's got the facilities to hold up an engine. As far as the A-arms and struts are concerned, your average Joe could probably do that procedure in one weekend in his driveway. So that does it for the front suspension from BMR, and we've got to thank the guys over there for making easy to find parts for a street, strip or total race car. Make sure you check out part 2 where we move to the rear of the F-Body. We take a look at the Panhard bar, the torque arm and the rear control arms. Thanks for watching.